The year was 1966. In Point Pleasant, West Virginia, strange things were happening. A small town on the edge of the Ohio River, Point Pleasant was about to become known for something far more unsettling than its peaceful name. It began with whispers. People claimed to see a creature, something they couldn't explain. It was big, they said, with glowing red eyes and wings that stretched wide. The rumors spread like wildfire, and soon, the entire town was gripped by fear. The first to encounter the creature, the thing that would become known as the Mothman, were two young couples. Driving late one night, they saw something strange near an abandoned World War II munitions plant. A large, shadowy figure with glowing red eyes. Terrified, they sped away, only to find the creature following them. The story made headlines, and soon more people came forward. A contractor claimed the Mothman landed on his roof, its eyes burning into him. A volunteer firefighter saw it perched on a hill, its wings spread wide. The sightings continued, each more terrifying than the last. As the sightings intensified, a sense of dread settled over Point Pleasant. Something was wrong. Then, on December 15, 1967, tragedy struck. The Silver Bridge, a suspension bridge connecting Point Pleasant to Ohio, collapsed during rush hour. Cars plunged into the icy waters of the Ohio River, taking 46 lives. The town was devastated. Some whispered that the Mothman had something to do with it. Had the creature been a harbinger of doom? Theories about the Mothman ran wild. Some believed it was a cryptid, an unknown or legendary creature like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster. Others suggested it was an extraterrestrial visitor, its appearance coinciding with the increase in UFO sightings at the time. Still, others thought it was a supernatural entity, a demon perhaps, drawn to the town's growing fear. Some scientists offered a more rational explanation, suggesting the creature was a misidentified sandhill crane, a large bird known to inhabit the area. Section 5, Beyond the Bridge, the Mothman's Shadow. Among those drawn to Point Pleasant was John Keel, an author and paranormal investigator. Keel spent months in the town, interviewing witnesses and researching the Mothman phenomenon. He came to believe that the creature was connected to other strange occurrences in the area, including UFO sightings, men in black encounters, and reports of strange lights in the sky. Keel's book, The Mothman Prophecies, published in 1975, cemented the legend of the Mothman in popular culture. Section 6. The legend endures. Sightings around the world. The legend of the Mothman didn't end with the Silver Bridge collapse. Sightings have been reported around the world, from Chernobyl, Ukraine to Fukushima, Japan, often in connection with disasters or other strange events. Some see the Mothman as a harbinger of doom, a creature that appears as a warning of impending tragedy. Others believe it to be a neutral entity, simply drawn to places of great change or upheaval. Section 7, Point Pleasant today, remembering the Mothman. Today, the Mothman remains an integral part of Point Pleasant's identity. The town is home to the Mothman Museum, which chronicles the sightings and the legend. Every year, thousands of visitors flock to Point Pleasant for the annual Mothman Festival, a celebration of all things Mothman. The festival features guest speakers, paranormal investigators, vendors, and even a Mothman hayride. Section 8. Unanswered questions, the mystery remains. The legend of the Mothman continues to fascinate and terrify. Was it a cryptid, an alien, a supernatural entity, or simply a misidentified bird? Did it have something to do with the Silver Bridge collapse, or was that just a tragic coincidence? We may never know the answers to these questions, but one thing is for sure: the legend of the Mothman, the winged terror of Point Pleasant, will continue to endure.